Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing my first video since I've been laid off from my full time job. So, I'm so sorry that I haven't been uploading very much, but I'm hoping, you know, when one door closes, plenty more doors open. And so, I'm hoping one of the doors that's opening is an opportunity for me to be able to create more videos for y'all. So yeah, today's video is going to be about Cheng Xiao. This was a beautiful requested reading. So remember to take these videos with a grain of salt, and remember to take these videos um, as entertainment purposes because we do not have Cheng Xiao here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards or how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it resonates with her or not, we just don't know for sure, right? So that is why I ask to just take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on Cheng Xiao's tarot card reading. Also, my apologies if I mispronounce her name. Y'all know that it is not my intention here to mispronounce, to talk badly or demean anyone, because everyone that I do tarot card readings on, I want to ultimately respect their energy. So yeah, just remember to take that in mind in case I do mispronounce Cheng Xiao's name. And without further ado, let's get started. All right. So let's see, what is Cheng Xiao's current energy like right now? What is she, how does she feel? What's going on? I do see here, based off of Google, she is a Chinese singer and dancer, and that is all I know about Cheng Xiao. So let's get an overall vibe. So we got the Four of Swords coming here in reverse. I'm so sorry. This deck is a little bit hard to see. It's a little bit kind of washed out and faded. The colors on this deck are, so it makes it a little bit difficult, but we'll make it work. Let's draw two cards. Death. Whoa, that's big. Okay, and let's get an oracle card as well. This card. Instinct. Ooh, wow. Okay, so Cheng Xiao currently is in a very like spiritual energy with instinct coming out as the chakra card. This chakra is all about our crown chakra. So I'm getting the sense that Cheng Xiao right now is really making it or taking an importance on taking care of herself in all regards, not just like mentally or spiritually, but she wants to make sure she is taking care of herself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially on all the regards, because the crown chakra kind of encapsulates all of the chakras together, right? Ether or energy, spirit is everything wrapped into one cute little bundle. So that's kind of what's going on here with Cheng Xiao, is that maybe she has learned a lot of different skills and abilities from maybe doing different types of projects. Um, I did mention here that I see she is a singer and a dancer. So I'm getting the sense maybe she did singing, she has done dancing, maybe she has done a little bit of acting, or she's thinking of doing some acting, but she's trying to grab all of these skills that she's learned from singing and dancing, and she's trying to kind of trust herself more. She knows that she's gained a lot of beautiful talents, and this is magnified here with the death card. Y'all know the major arcana cards are the first 22 cards of the deck, and this death card is a major arcana card. So Cheng Xiao currently is in a big, pivotal, transformative era in her life. This card talks about transformational changes. So yeah, she's going through immense transformational changes where she's just starting to really let go of other people's advice or other people's criticism, and she's starting to really trust herself, trust her instincts, trust her intuition, which is beautiful. Um, there is this uneasiness that I'm getting here with the Four of Swords that came in reverse. Like you could even see here, I'm gonna try and see it here. You could see this knight or this person looks very stoic. They look very in control, very at peace. So normally this card does talk about being at peace, especially mentally. But this card came in reverse. So I'm getting the sense that although Cheng Xiao is feeling very good spiritually, she's there's a lot of beautiful transformative changes going on. It still might be a little bit hard for her mentally to kind of grasp that a lot of the skills that she has attained from her previous projects are going to allow her to continue to excel and reach new heights. She needs to trust herself. She's still kind of in a in a headspace where she is maybe running through different ideas. There's this mental unease. So let's give some beautiful advice for Cheng Xiao. There's this like mental uneasiness. There's this kind of like mental relaxation that Cheng Xiao may have been able to do in the past, and maybe not right now she's not able to accomplish. So let's get some advice cards for Cheng Xiao. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Slow down is what I'm hearing. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So you could even see all of the movement here with the Eight of Wands. Right side up. There's just so much movement. This card talks about moving fast towards your goals, taking dynamic action, moving quickly. But this card came in reverse, which is talking about there are some delays. Maybe Cheng Xiao, sometimes whenever there are delays that happen or things don't go as quickly or as according to plan as she had hoped, maybe sometimes she gets in her head, which is very understandable for anyone, right? We come up with a plan. Okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and then afterwards I'm gonna go and do this. But if things don't go according to how we were planning, sometimes we get in our head and we're like, oh no, like, am I going to be able to accomplish all of that I had in mind? All that I intuitively and instinctively felt like I was working towards? Like, is it gonna still come to fruition? Um, yes, you just have to take some time and trust that you've done the work. And so this is kind of the advice I'm seeing for Cheng Xiao is that she needs to trust that she has a lot of the instinctual habits to succeed in whatever endeavors and projects she wants to accomplish. But sometimes she needs to slow down, take a step back, and realize that, she has done enough action and now is a time for inaction, and to just trust that all that you have worked towards is going to manifest and it's going to come back to you and it's going to be abundant and fruitful. So that's what I'm seeing. Also, another advice is to not dwell so much on the past. The Six of Cups normally talks about, reminiscing about maybe when you were a childhood, or reminiscing about your childhood, or reminiscing about your past, reminiscing about memories. This card came in reverse, so the advice that I'm seeing for Cheng Xiao is to not give in to negative thinking. Maybe in the past, previous projects have come have finalized very quickly, and it's because Cheng Xiao has worked hard or something. But now Cheng Xiao is expecting for all this hard work to bring in all of this fast abundance or fruition or to finalize this project. And she's expecting things to kind of go as they have gone in the past, but I don't think that's going to be the case this time. This time she has to be a little bit more patient and realize, like, okay, I've done all that I could do for this project, for what I wanted to accomplish, my ambitions. And now, even though I haven't succeeded or finalized this goal, I just got to trust that it will come. Um, Maybe in the past, she hasn't had to endure this much or had to have wait this long. But I'm getting the sense that she needs to learn how to wait and trust that the work that she has done is going to be enough for her to receive all of the abundance and gratitude that's going to be coming her way. So that's what I'm seeing here. Um, Let me take a sip of tea. I've been talking a lot for these 10 minutes I've been recording. Okay, take a little sip and let's go on with some career. What's going on with Cheng Xiao's career? We'll draw one card and then one card for her love life. What's going on with her love life? Okay, yeah. So I'm getting the sense again, it's regarding Cheng Xiao's career that something was delayed. Something was delayed, and she's like, wow, this has never happened in the past. You know, if I work hard towards something in the past, it becomes finalized quickly, or I get paid quickly. I don't know. Something happens where Cheng Xiao has been used to, if I work hard, it's gonna come back to me just as fast, if not faster. And this time she's being advised with this card, the Ten of Cups coming in reverse for her career. Emotionally, Cheng Xiao is not in the best of places for her career. And again, I'm getting the sense it's because maybe something has yet to be finished, a project. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But something has not been finished that she has been wanting to accomplish, and it has caused her this emotional distress and hardship, and that emotional hardship has gotten to her head as well, and it's creating this mental uneasiness, this mental place where she's not able to really relax as well. So but in her love life, some good stuff is happening with the Page of Wands. In regards to Cheng Xiao's love life, maybe there's some new beginning relationships or friendships that are emerging that maybe they're flirtatious. The page cards are always very youthful energy, and to me it could talk about like newer energy. So in regards to Cheng Xiao's love life, there's a lot of newer energy here. Maybe she's getting to know new people, and there's some flirtatious going on. Whenever you meet new people, there's that playful banter. Things are still light. So, in regards to Cheng Xiao's love life, things are still light. I'm getting the sense maybe she is getting to know new people, or she is trying to maybe put herself out there to meet new people, but things are still very light-hearted, playful, and flirtatious in regards to her love life, which is cute. I love that. So yeah, let's get an oracle card just to finalize Cheng Xiao's advice for now. We got miracle, miracle, miracle. Let me tell you, you know, I, I need a, I need a. It's more physical when I need to keep it to. Okay, I don't know the lyrics, but but okay. So this card talks about the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is all about our mind. Cheng Xiao's advice is she really needs to trust and get her mind in a positive place. She really needs to be aware of whenever she starts getting into this mentally anxious place where she starts worrying about her career. Maybe things aren't being finished fast enough, things aren't being finalized as quickly, and it's causing that emotional sadness. She needs to be cognizant of when she starts thinking in that negative headspace, and she needs to be like, no, I've had other miracles happen before, so this is just another miracle that's gonna come to fruition. I just gotta wait a little bit longer. I just have to be a little bit more patient and realize that, there might be some delays, but maybe those delays are a miracle. Sometimes, I don't know for those of you that do believe in God or don't, but I do. It's not my place to preach or, tell anyone what they should or shouldn't believe in. But some oracle cards do talk about God's way of protecting people is by not letting things happen as they were hoping. Sometimes rejection or having to be a little bit more patient about things is a miracle in disguise because, let's say, for example, Cheng Xiao's project is completed as fast as she had hoped, but maybe the reason why it is completed quickly is because the editors didn't take the amount of time to really be to put in the amount of quality of work that they would have hoped for. So now the finalized project isn't up to the level of quality as everyone would have hoped, and therefore the people that are going to be watching it are not going to be as big of fans as they would have been if they would have just been, a little bit more slower, meticulous about paying attention to detail. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here for Cheng Xiao is, don't give in to the negative thinking, be cognizant, kind of like me right now whenever I'm unemployed right now. And of course, it's normal. It's normal for us humans to get into our mind, to let our emotions, affect our way of thinking. But whenever I get into that headspace where I start freaking out, I start, thinking negatively, like, oh no, like, how am I going to pay for the next bills and whatnot? I counteract it and I'm like, no, this is a miracle. This is where I'm supposed to be right now. This is a blessing in disguise. I'm just going to trust in God, trust the universe, trust whatever I do or don't believe in, that, these delays or this place where I'm in right now is where I need to be in order for this miracle to happen and for me to continue to excel and exceed. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for this reading for Cheng Xiao. Let me know what you thought of this video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It always makes me feel so happy and motivated to continue to make these videos for y'all. um, and yeah, if you have any requests, feel free to drop them below. I cannot guarantee that I can make every single person's requested video, but I always love to see those requests. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, financially. And remember to take care of yourselves and others as best as you can. And love and respect yourselves. And ultimately, finally, remember to stay hydrated. So I'm going to finish drinking this beautiful uncaffeinated herbal tea and balance it out with drinking some coffee. I'm going to go get me a cute haircut. Maybe watch some cute people at the gym while I'm working out. Who knows? But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.